Hello everyone and welcome to Timelessly Tarot. My name is Betsy. I'll be your host for today. We're doing the full moon in Leo for Aries. Aries, your full moon in Leo reading. Let's go ahead and get started. This is just general reading. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Feel free to swap the characters around. If I'm talking about them, I could be talking about you. If I'm talking about you, I could be talking about them. So, if you could do me a huge favor, please like, share, and subscribe. I see that. Comment if you would like. Go ahead and hit that notification button. You'll get all my new videos. Okay. All right, guys. So we're going to go ahead. This is, time to pursue things, challengers, business, very fast paced, very now opportunity, strike the iron while it's hot and stuff like that. So really pay attention to opportunities that could be coming your way, Aries. What have you created in the last 6 months, Aries? What have you created in the last 6 months? What have you created in the last 6 months? What have you created in the last 6 months? A slow-moving opportunity of money. Slow-moving money, slow-moving opportunities was something that maybe have took a long time, but you're finally seeing something, or you're going to be seeing something. So slow-moving opportunity, steady, slow and steady wins the race, right? So this could have taken a lot of time, this opportunity. It just felt like it took a lot of time, but it's something promising and it's something stable. So how can you find joy in your present moment? How can you find joy in your present moment? What you've been working on is, you created an opportunity. You created a stable opportunity. And it may be slow moving. It may be something that's not very fast paced. It could be a little boring at times, but it's something that's very stable. So how can you find joy in your present moment, Aries? How can you find joy in your present moment? So building opportunities. You could be building opportunities for people that have been left out in the cold, building opportunities. It's almost like a mental depression, just because they fell out differently, and you manifested all this. So like I said, it was slow moving, but it was something that you had manifested. You could have manifested like a job in the health field, like nursing, what is it, like you could be a therapist. You could have like got your therapy license. You could be going to get your therapy license. Maybe starting like psychology, just manifesting something to do with depression, or you're coming out of some sort of depression. So you could have recovered like from addiction. So this could deal with like addiction, like drug addiction, alcohol addiction, sex addiction, stuff like that. But I feel like it's very mental, and it's very like it's manifestation of something mental. So it's either manifesting coming out of like a mental breakdown. You deal with people that have mental breakdowns or are left out. You could deal with like people in poverty. So like the homeless, like you could deal with the homeless. You could be working in like the pantry or something. You could have also went into like a depression that led you to be homeless. And like now you finally got got the slow, steady money income coming in, and this is what you manifested, this is what you prayed for, this is what you wanted, and now you're able to come out of the poverty and maybe even help people now. So let's go ahead and get, how are you shining? Like, how does Aries outshine? What does Aries outshine in that the other signs do not? What does Aries outshine in? What does Aries outshine in? You guys are very dependable. Like, you guys are the type of people that can go without talking to somebody for a long time and then just be there for them. Like, they could call you and be like, I know we haven't talked for like a couple months, you know, or like a year. I'm in town. I got stuck outside. Can you come give me a lift? Like, I can't get a hold of anybody, you know, and I feel like that you would be there. Like, you are it. You don't, how would I say it? How to explain it? It's not that you don't care what other people are doing. It's kind of like you don't take offense to it, to where like you're not gonna, if someone does you wrong, like Aries are very big grudge holders, right? But if you don't talk to somebody for a while, you don't take it personally. You're not like, oh, you're not paying attention to me. Some people you do, right? But people like maybe friends outside of friends, and you know them well, and they're like, hey, I don't talk to you all the time, but hey, I really need your help, or hey, da da da. I think that your open heart and your want to help, you know, your open heart and your wanting to help is something that makes you shine, you know. You're like a guardian angel, actually. Like, now that I think about it and looking at this, it's almost like you're a guardian angel. So, if that makes sense. Like, having that healing nature, like I said, you know, healing people that are depressed, and like the therapy thing, and just watching out for people. It's like you have that I got your back kind of deal, and you really do. Like, when you say I got your back, it's really like I got your back. So what creative pursuits will help create or center you? To help center you, what would be helpful to help center Aries? What would be helpful to center Aries? Not holding any grudges, letting stuff go. Just letting stuff go, looking at things from a different perspective as well. If there's nothing that you need to let go, it's just looking at things from a different perspective. So if you like understanding things from somebody else's point of view, instead of being like jumping up to be judgmental, that's going to help center you, is to see people as, okay, I'm really, really going to try to view this person's point of view, because right now I don't get it, right? There could be somebody in your life that you're like, I don't get you. Like, you are just like trash, this and this, or I don't want to talk to you anymore, or whatever the case may be. If you do, you don't, whatever, doesn't matter. But you're just being asked to, in order to center yourself and to really have peace with yourself, it's like looking at things from different perspectives. Somebody living in somebody else's life for a day, walking in someone else's shoes, looking through the soul, looking through the eyes of somebody else. Really even like praying for that person that you're like fallen out with, you know, saying, I really hate you right now, but I'm going to pray for you. And honestly do that with good intentions. So where can you be more spontaneous in your life? Where can you be more spontaneous in your life? Watch me get the 3 cups. Where can you be more spontaneous in your life? So not being such a perfectionist all the time. Like, I feel like Maybe like it's almost like being more creative in your love life. um Maybe being more spontaneous in like the bedroom. You maybe need to be more spontaneous in the bedroom, especially with Valentine's coming. I'm feeling like kind of spice it up for Valentine's Day. um and don't stick on like a perfection mode. Like, don't stick on, it's almost like, I don't know, if you don't feel comfortable with your own body, or you don't feel comfortable with this person yet. You might not know them that well. Um, but it's like, be more spontaneous. If it's not something, if it's not like sexual, if it's not like sex or something like that, then it's be more spontaneous in the way that you flirt to get somebody. Be more spontaneous in your love life. Being more spontaneous in like if you're with your partner, you should initiate. You should try to get them into bed. Stop thinking that there needs to be like a certain way, especially if you're a woman, and you have like your husband and stuff, and all you have to do is just be like, and then they're like up to the bedroom. You know what I mean? So it's and if they aren't like that, find what they like. Find what they like, and hey, I got something for you in here, and just like close the door and like throw them on the bed and have your way with them, whatever. But I'm just kind of getting like, just be a little more spontaneous in the love department. Whether that's like getting out there and flirting with the guy that you like, that you haven't talked to, that you don't know. You pursue them. You should be like, hey, you want to go hang out sometime, or hey, like whatever. So what do you need to release in order to step into your power, to step in and center yourself? So what do you need to release? This was your what creative pursuits will help center you, and it was looking at things from a different perspective, right? And so what did I say? Which one was this one? Where does that card go? Oh my gosh, where did that card just go? What did I just do, guys? I don't know what I just did with that card that flew out. Okay, anyways, so yeah, like I said, looking at things from a different perspective. What do you need to change in order to release? Looking at things from a different perspective. So what do we need to release? What do you need to release in order to go into your power? What do you need to release? The Tower moment. This is actually like releasing the tower, letting the tower fall, whatever this tower is. What is this tower? What is this tower? What is this tower? This could be a tower moment with somebody that's immature. It could also be like a child, but this person is very like immature thinking. They're very they communicate very poorly. This could also be somebody that's like talking about you, somebody that's like trying to find information about you. What else can we give? Who is this Page of Swords? Who is this Page of Swords? Yeah, it's somebody that's like, they're not happy about it. They're not happy with you for some reason. This Page of Swords is not happy with you, and they're a little immature in communication. They think immaturely, like they're not fully there, or they're just very immature. And it's like this tower moment needs to happen with them. whatever this is. This could also be just a younger child that you're constantly fighting with. So it's like a tower moment has to happen between you guys. And it doesn't mean like, oh, you have to get rid of them. Right? It doesn't mean like you have to get rid of them or anything, but it's still the tower moment is we need to change what we're doing. Something needs to change right now. We need to change right now. And so this could be just that younger, could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What are we fighting about? This could be block in a block, like they're not wanting to talk about it, not wanting to do anything about it. It's very like here and there. You could be like not being able to catch each other either, like their schedules conflict with your schedules or something like that. Like you're not able to have like a stableness with them because it's so like, I feel like they can be 1 minute, one way 1 minute, and then completely the next another way. Like, and so you don't even have, they can be like throwing a freaking fit one moment, and then the next they're totally fine. And so you're kind of like, I don't even have time to discipline you because it's so fast that it's like losing your shit fine, like on your own. You know what I mean? Like you don't even have to do anything. They're like, they switch themselves. It's like you screaming in the bathroom and then coming out and being like, oh, I'm fine. And then it's just kind of like, well, how do you even approach that? How do you expect them to come out of the bathroom mad? And then you're like, well, what's going on? You know, and then they're just like completely fine. And it's just like a very weird, very odd kind of, and this could be a person too. This doesn't have to necessarily be like a child. If you're dealing with somebody that's childlike and immature, it's kind of like one moment they're like super, super pissed off. And then the next moment it's like nothing ever happened. And you're just kind of like, what? Like, what just happened? What just happened? Like, we were just, what do I say? You know, what do I do? And it's just, so that's just kind of like what I'm feeling for that one. It, you know, a change needs to happen in order for you to get to your own peace, in order for you to become your own peacefulness. This needs to happen. This tower moment needs to happen with this person in order for you to find your peace and to actually start going back to normal. And it's like, it's just so hard to do because it's like 1 minute they're fine and then the next they're not. And you don't have an in-between to actually be able to talk about it because it's so quick. Or it's like you go from one problem to the next. Like you didn't even have time to discipline the first problem because you're dealing with the second and third and the fourth. So you're just kind of like, we didn't even address the first thing and you're off doing all these other things. Like, what are you doing? We have one thing we're focused on and then you go and pull this other crap somewhere else. So no, you need to put that tower moment in, and you're just going to kind of just be like, nope, done doing that. We're not doing that anymore. And make it happen. Like, stick to your guns, take stuff away, stop talking to this person. If it's not a child, you know, make them understand that it's not going to be like that. And you're not going to chase, you're not going to babysit, you're not going to, you know, whatever it is. But, that's what I'm getting for your guys' full moon reading. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I love you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. Add your friends. We will see you later. Have a good night.